12 o'clock prologue, tension in the shadows. For months, satellites hovered over the Iranian desert, watching closely. Intelligence chatter indicated Iran was moving fast, perhaps too fast, toward producing a nuclear bomb deep beneath the mountains near Natanz. The West warned. Iran denied. But time ran out. On June 19, 2025, at exactly 2:23 a.m. local time, two American B-2 Spirit stealth bombers flew undetected over the Persian Gulf. Their payload, the most advanced bunker buster munitions ever deployed, the GBU-57A-B massive ordnance penetrator, designed to pierce concrete and steel like butter. Target: Iran's underground nuclear complex 60 meters below the earth. Result: total annihilation. But the attack was not the end, it was just the beginning. Iran's wrath ignited. In the aftermath, charred satellite images flooded global media. Iranian scientists were buried alive beneath the rubble. Tehran was furious. The Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps, IRGC, called the US strike a nuclear declaration of war. Within hours, Iran activated its Mata Soleimani Protocol, a top-secret military retaliation doctrine. Drones were launched. Missiles moved silently into silos. Hypersonic Shahid-Zulfiqar systems were armed. Then, on June 21 at 3:40 a.m., Iran unleashed Operation Divine Thunder. Commit the attack on Israel. Over 150 drones, cruise missiles, and hypersonic warheads streaked across the night sky. Israeli cities shook. In Tel Aviv, emergency sirens blared as civilians rushed into underground shelters. Explosions erupted across Haifa, Dimona, Ashkelon, and key IDF airbases in the Negev desert. Israel's famed Iron Dome intercepted many threats, but not all. The Ramat David airbase was hit directly. The Dimona Nuclear Research Center suffered a near miss. Oil refineries near Haifa ignited, sending black smoke into the sky. Hundreds were injured. Dozens were confirmed dead. It was Israel's darkest military hour since the Yom Kippur War. Israel strikes back. By dawn, Israeli warplanes were airborne. Fighter jets from the Ramat Negev airbase launched retaliatory strikes across Syria, Lebanon, and even into western Iraq. Operation Iron Vengeance began, an immediate counter-campaign to hunt down IRGC assets, Hezbollah camps, and suspected Iranian proxy bases. Prime Minister Benny Gantz, flanked by military generals, gave a chilling warning. We will eliminate every finger that pressed the launch button. Iran has made a grave mistake. United States-US statement and global fallout. In Washington, President Kamala Harris held an emergency address. We took decisive action to prevent Iran from developing nuclear weapons. We did not seek war, but we would defend our allies at all costs. The U.S. Navy deployed Carrier Strike Group 5 into the Gulf. American bases in Qatar and Bahrain went to DEFCON 2. F-35s began round-the-clock patrols. Meanwhile, the United Nations scrambled to prevent further escalation. But diplomatic efforts were gridlocked. Russia, China, and the US clashed at the Security Council, each blaming the other. Globe showing Europe-Africa global aftershocks. Oil prices soared to $198 per barrel. Stock markets across Europe and Asia plummeted. Cyber attacks were reported on Israeli banks and American power grids. Millions of people in Tel Aviv, Tehran, Baghdad, and Haifa fled or prepared for chemical or nuclear threats. Several airliners were grounded as airspace over the Middle East shut down. Radioactive: the nuclear shadow. Worst of all, military analysts spotted a terrifying trend. Israel moved its Jericho 3 nuclear missiles to launch-ready positions. Iran began relocating what remained of its nuclear materials underground, likely toward hardened bunkers in the Zagros Mountains. Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, and Turkey all placed regional missile defense systems on alert. The red line of a nuclear exchange was no longer a theoretical fear, it was a ticking possibility. Dove is their way back. Despite the fire and fury, bacchanal diplomacy remained alive. Oman, Switzerland, and Qatar offered to host urgent peace talks. Pope Francis declared a world day of fasting and prayer, pleading, "We are one mistake away from the end. Let the missiles be silenced, and let the children live." But as of now, the missiles have not stopped.